from Australia, Canada, Indonesia, Japan, Malaysia, New Zealand, the Philippines, Thailand, and the United States. To those of you who followed our webinar series last year and those who join us for the first time, welcome to what will be useful presentations and analyses of our resource sector. We are honored to have present with us the Prime Minister of Papua New Guinea, Honorable James Marape. A warm welcome to you all who have joined us. First off, a word of thanks to our event sponsors, Oro Nickel, Sun Engineering, Black Swan International, Hydroflux EPCO Proprietary Limited, MRDC, and Kumul Petroleum Holdings Limited. Our webinar today is themed Resource Industry, Making It Work for PNG. This captures in entirety industry's collective and most sincere intention to ensuring a more sustainable and equitable management of our country's natural resources. Before we get underway with our official presentations, please join me in welcoming the Vice President of the PNG Chamber of Mines and Petroleum's Governing Council, Mr. Leon Buskens, to present our official welcome address.
Honorable James Marape, Prime Minister of Papua New Guinea. Good afternoon, sir. And to all our virtual audience who are with us this afternoon. Good afternoon to you all. On behalf of the membership of the Papua New Guinea Chamber of Mines and Petroleum, we thank you for accepting the Chamber's invitation to address this forum and for your participation in our webinar event today. Under the theme, Resource Industry, Making It Work for Papua New Guinea. These webinars, including the previous four we presented last year, have consistently worked to establish a shared, credible public platform to meaningfully discuss the sustainability of our resources sector. Honorable Prime Minister, at this juncture, allow me to announce the Chamber's strategic intent statement to create understanding of the importance of the industry, to build local expertise, to attract investment, and to empower Papua New Guinea to capture sustained nation-building benefit from its natural resources. Sir, we are honored to have you join us today, and we look forward to hearing from you and our government's perspective and constructive feedback of where the industry sits today and how we can collaboratively provide a balanced business framework that can continue to underpin the socio aspirations of our country and its people through the shared development journey. Prime Minister, your presence with this afternoon today speaks directly to the ongoing need to enhance collaboration and coordination across our government industry teams to maximize our efforts, ensure the efficient use of resources, and deliver beneficial outcomes for our country. Since the formation just over 30 years ago, the Chamber of Mines and Petroleum has played a key role in promoting foreign and domestic investments into exploration and development of the country's resources and the wider multiplier effects this consequently generates across Papua New Guinea's wider economy. As an industry, our membership is devotedly supportive of the government's vision and development aspirations for Papua New Guinea, and recognize that it is an important development partner and a big investor, not just in mining and oil and gas, but socially and economically. Prime Minister, as you will appreciate, our world is in a different place and space than it was 18 months ago. In a challenging global exacerbated by COVID-19 pandemic, there has never been a greater need for closer collaboration, transparency, innovation, and cooperation between key stakeholders to deal with uncertainties and to amplify our shared values. As you know, the impact of climate change and environment, sustainability, governance, all under ESG has accelerated rapidly as a global movement. This will have a direct bearing on regulatory, financing, and investor attraction, including impacting regional competitiveness. Prime Minister, as a team, whilst we recognize key concerns, my optimism is that the session today will help stimulate a pathway to enable meaningful collaboration between government and industry to focus on certainties, reduce our risks, and enhance our resilience going forward, leveraging global trends. Our presentations today will speak to how the resources industry contributes meaningfully to the country, the mechanics of fiscal competitiveness from an industry context, and lastly, provide an analysis of mineral and petroleum legal regimes, and importantly, how best Papua New Guinea can move forward balanced reform. The Chamber has invited two reputable global and independent organizations in the mining and petroleum industry to independently share with us their experiences dealing with policy and legislative regimes in different mining and petroleum jurisdictions. We hope that through these presentations today, we will all collectively appreciate and learn from the experiences of others on policy mixes and reforms in the resource industry. The two organizations are Minehart out of London in the UK and Wood Mackenzie out of Singapore. To all the participants and those with passion for our country, thank you for making time to be with us today, and we hope that the information shared, including our Prime Minister's keynote address, will provide the catalyst and a roadmap for sustainability of the resource industry in PNG.